I just finished 75 hard.
Excellent.
And then I don't meditate. But besides that, I
Yeah,
mean, what else? I don't know what
that's
else
a
you're
good
supposed
amount.
to do. Like we got kids,
That's
you know.
Yep. Yep. I know. I know. But dude, what you said, I had somebody on my podcast the other day that I look up to. He's a younger guy. He's in his early 20s, but he's like really successful so far. And I asked him a kind of similar question, what are you doing? And he was like, man, I think this is why I need a guy like you in my life because, I've never written out my goals and I've never written anything on my mirror. And I really don't do this, and this. And in my head, I'm like, wow, you are so blessed because you've gotten so far. But
Yeah.
once you introduce a little bit of that fairy dust, once you introduce a little bit of that calling the universe into an alignment, once you start speaking these things and doing these things and reading these things and making a conscious effort to bring them about, it comes. And so I'm
Yeah.
a huge, big proponent in everything you just said. First off, if you guys don't know Bob Proctor, literally hit pause, go watch anything Bob Proctor, come back. Your life will be that much better.
The man. I mean, and there's something to be said about laser focus on the goal. The goals are there just so we can stay focused on what needs to be done. And when I say it dictates your actions, especially if you're transitioning from another job into something to where you can control your outcomes, right? Because in a lot of spaces, you don't get to control what your life looks like. As soon as you enter sales, you control the outcome of your life. It is you versus you, and then you can move it forward or you can slack and it'll pull back. But it is legitimately just you. Like you're in a battle with yourself for the rest of your life. And so I do think if you can write that stuff down, it's a game changer.
It all helps. It matters. When you said that, I thought back to one of my first sales jobs. My team lead, who I consider my mentor because I didn't know any better, is like this guy teaching me about sales. But I remember he used a kind of similar analogy story, but he was talking about one of the people who did lock-ins, as they were called. It was just paperwork, if you will. And he was like, the thing about that guy over there is that he's really never going to make more money than he makes today. No matter how hard he works today, he's going to get the exact same little check. He's going to wait a year for his next review. He's going to do the, and you start observing all the people out here that have that kind of, now they're locked in, they're boxed in. And he said the greatest part about sales is you get to either give yourself a promotion, a raise, a bonus every single day, or you get to give yourself a demotion. And that was a driving factor. It's like Grant Cardone says, he says, who's got my money, right? Who's got
Yep.
my money? And so being able to wake up and have that ability in sales, although it's a high wire act, if you will, it's not a safe road. But for those who can stomach it, it's literally every day you have the opportunity to significantly grow your wealth, grow you moving forward versus almost any other profession out there.
Oh, yeah. And if you are transitioning and like you're in a blue collar space, I have a great story for you. One of my best friends in high school was working for our friend's dad's company, driving a truck and shoveling ditches, essentially. And he was like, you know what, bro? I think I want to go into sales. Every single fucker who worked at my best friend's dad's company was telling him he couldn't do it. I told him, bro, go fucking do it and make more money than God. You got this. You know what hard work looks like. Now you just need to channel it in another direction.
Yes.
And he was like, I just want to make like 80 grand my first year. I was like, that's pussy numbers. Like, let's go for 6 figures plus. And what does he do? He raises his standards and he makes over 6 figures his first year in sales from working hard, because you got to believe in yourself. Don't listen to anybody else. But again, this dude was digging ditches the year before. I played high school football with him. And I was like, bro, you got it. Just go translate that hard work and go out there and get it. And he was knocking doors B2B and went and made it happen.